Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen, and welcome if this is your first time stopping by. Now, most of you I'm sure are thinking or wondering where I've been, and I have been super busy. I graduated from college, I started a full-time job, and I went to Disney World. So I've been kind of all over the place the past few weeks, and I'm really sorry for the kind of break I took, but I haven't really had the time to sit down and film like I wanted to. But trust me, I have so many things planned for the next 3 months. I have almost so many video ideas, I don't know what to do with them. But I'm going to start with a very easy coming back video, which is going to be a makeup haul video. And just before we get started, yes, I do have a few promised videos for you guys regarding like Disney things. I ended up not vlogging, but I did take some video clips, so I'll kind of compile them together to make a quick video for you guys. And I also will do a whole separate video about my experience, and I also have my Disney haul. So all of that stuff will be coming very, very soon. So if you would like to subscribe and you like Disney makeup and girly things, go ahead and click that button down below, and let's just get right into this video. So I definitely have had some time to spend some money. When I had a little bit of time when I finished school and when I was starting at my new job, I had a little bit of time in between to kind of buy some makeup and just kind of reward myself because I didn't really get to do that for the past year with just how busy I was with school. But today's video, I'm going to warn you ahead of time, is mostly highlighters. I have a little bit of a highlighter makeup obsession right now, and I'm trying to get a ton of different ones because I don't really have a ton in my collection and I kind of want to expand that. So yeah. Right now I am wearing a highlighter that I'm going to talk about in this video, so I guess we will start off with this. The first highlighter I picked up is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. Now, I've heard a lot about this, and there's also a darker one, but this is the one that everybody seems to talk about, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of a rose gold. It definitely looks darker in the pan than it is on the cheek itself. But I really like the little design into the product itself, and it's a very smooth highlighter, very easy to work with. What I like about this one, it does kind of come off as kind of a glossier highlight. However, I wouldn't say that this is exactly what I expected with all the hype. It is only $5, but and it has a really great quality for drugstore and for Wet n Wild in general. It's a really great product for the brand, but I think it's a little bit more hyped up than it needs to be. It is really great, but I wouldn't say it's like life-changing. So with all these like rainbow highlighter trends, of course Wet n Wild came out with a whole rainbow collection, and I think there were 3 different highlighters, but I decided to pick the most wearable for my skin tone. There is a bronzier one, and then of course the actual rainbow one. This is the Color Icon Rainbow Highlighter in Everlasting Glow. This is limited edition, and I picked mine up off of Ulta.com. This is very, very pretty. This is definitely for paler skins. I've tried to wear this a few times since I got it, and it definitely does kind of give this like white cast because my skin has been getting what I do like this a lot. It with the purpley pink undertone, that iridescent, it does make it brighter and more noticeable on the face, and definitely gives a very beautiful glow. So the next 3 items are all from the same brand, and this brand has 6 highlighters that are in the same collection, but I only picked up 3 because online I couldn't really tell if those other 3 were going to work for my skin tone. These are $8 each on Ulta.com, and they're by the brand JCat Beauty. So starting off, I got Crystal Sand, and these had really great reviews, so I was super excited to try them out. This one is the more pinky gold white kind of color. I'm really bad at describing it, but what I like about this formula is it's very smooth and buttery. On the skin, it's really, really noticeable, and it looks very glossy. So those glossy highlighters is what everybody is kind of about right now. So these are really great for the price. The next one I got is the White Goddess highlighter, and what I like is the design of each one is different. So this one has kind of like a swirly target pattern, and this one had that kind of almost like you dropped a stone in water and it kind of made a puddle, if that makes sense. But this is the brightest and lightest highlighter they have, and it definitely is a white gold color. So it's very, very pretty. It reflects gold quite a bit. So if you are more pinky toned with your skin tone, you might not like this, and I would probably go with that first one I showed you, Crystal Sand. But this one is very, very beautiful for pale skins with that yellow or olive skin undertone. So it's very, very pretty, very bright on the skin. The last one I got from them, and I think I forgot to mention, but it's from the You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter collection from them. And this one is called Moonlight. This one I was almost thinking was going to be too dark, but it is so nice when you swatch it. So I love the pattern. Now this one is the driest formula when you swatch it, and it definitely is the darkest out of the three. However, so when I swatched this on my skin with my finger, I was very disappointed with the pigmentation, and I thought it could have done a lot more. But when you put this on your skin with a brush, I use my Real Technique setting brushes for this because it's the perfect shape. But when I use a brush with this, it is spectacular, and it's one of my favorites. It's actually my favorite out of the three for my skin tone particularly, but don't be disappointed by the swatch because with a brush, it does wonders. It's really, really beautiful, and I definitely recommend this one out of the three. Only two more highlighters, I promise. The next one is also drugstore. If you can kind of sense a theme, I decided to do a drugstore makeup splurge. And this is the one that everybody is talking about. It's the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. This is super popular right now because everybody is crazy about the metallic finish of this. And I was a little bit hesitant because it is pretty dark. It is a true gold color. And if you are not tan, it can definitely show up on your skin as a giant stripe. However, if you get a little bit of sun, if you are slightly paler than me or darker, or like my natural skin tone, because right now I'm like super tan from Florida, but it will work with your skin. The powder itself is super soft, so it can easily break, and you have to be very, very careful with it. I know that some people have received this when they ordered it from Amazon and it was crushed. This one I got from Ulta, and it did come with bubble wrap around it, so it was very, very safe. But I can just tell how soft it is because it definitely crumbles quite a bit. As you can see, it's a true, like, blinding highlight. You can see that in the pan itself. This is definitely the darkest highlight that I got out of all of the ones I just hauled. It is gorgeous on the skin. Today I am wearing this one, and then layered on top I have the Precious Petal highlighter just because some of it wore off and I wanted to reapply it for the video. But this highlighter is really, really, really good. The hype is around this is definitely worth it. And what I really think is interesting about it is the longevity of the product. It lasts so long. You don't even have to touch it up. Usually it'll just stay on your skin all day. It'll just, like, even if it slightly fades, you'll like turn your head and you'll still see it, and you'll be like in complete shock because you don't realize that it would still be there. Normally, even my expensive highlighters don't last that long, and this one just continuously gives me that kind of glossy skin finish, which I am just obsessed over. So I did pick up one more highlighter. However, this one is not drugstore. It is a limited edition Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. So everybody loves the Gilded Honey one. I've looked at it, and every time I look at it, I can't justify buying it because it is too gold for me. It is this color, but it's a $26 highlighter, and this is $9 or something, $8 or $9. This one is special though. So this is a limited edition highlighter, and I don't think the camera is going to give it justice. This is called Diamond Dust. It is a white highlighter with a pink duochrome, but it is gorgeous. Like, I was really hoping I didn't like it because I spent so much money on all of these highlighters, and I was like, I don't know if I really need it, but it's limited edition, so I want to get it before, you know, it sells out and I can't get it. When you're looking straight on, you can't see it. You can't see any highlighter, and then you turn your head, just kind of like how this is. You really can't see that I'm wearing highlighter on my cheeks, but when I turn my head, it's like that glossy kind of finish. So what happens is when you turn your head, you see that beautiful pink glow. And I'm definitely going to be using this in a video soon so you can see it in full effect, but it is so, so pretty. And this is beautiful for all of you pale skinned girls out there who want to try that kind of duochrome effect. highlighter that's super popular right now. But this is relatively cheap and it's gonna work for your skin. So if you're gonna invest in any of them, I would get this one. Moving on, the next product I wanna share with you is a repurchase, and I bought this specifically for Disney because I did not have a bronzer dark enough for my skin because I get very, very tan very easily, and I wanted to have something that I could throw on to balance my entire skin tone because my face tends to not tan as much as my body. It's a very strange thing that happens. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer Waterproof Bronzing Powder. I have bought this before. This is in the shade Sunlight. I do believe they have one other shade. This is one of my favorite bronzers when I'm tan because while a lot of people would be deterred from using this because it kind of has that reddish orangey brown, it's a very warm bronzer. Some people don't like to have super warm bronzers, but my skin works really well with reddish orange brownie bronzers. So this one is super cheap. It is $5 from the drugstore, and you can usually get it on sale if you want to. And I absolutely love this. This is really, really good, and it does last on your skin. It's completely waterproof, sweat-proof. You're good to go when you have that on. Now, the next two products are no longer face products. I got a new L'Oreal Infallible Paints Metallic eyeshadow, and they had quite a few of these shades, or a few of these eyeshadows, but this is the only color that really caught my attention, and it is a pinky gold. It definitely has a duochrome. What I love about this is it reminds me of Melon Pigment from MAC, but in a pan shadow form, and it is really, really soft and buttery. I don't know, I just really, really like this. I recommend this. This was, I want to say like $7. It wasn't super cheap, but you can check out some of their other colors. I think it's worth it. I hope that they all swatch and are the same kind of pigment. They all have that same kind of texture, because if that's the case, then I really recommend these. I got one other lip color, and it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. This is in the shade Blush, and it is the one I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is amazing. This particular liquid lipstick is nothing like I've ever tried before. A lot of the liquid lipsticks that I try tend to be like a pure liquid, and then they dry down matte, or they're a moussey texture, but then they don't completely dry. This is a moussey liquidy texture, so it's kind of a mixture of the two. And it dries down to the most comfortable feeling liquid lipstick I've ever worn. It lasts so long, and this, like, I literally feel like I have nothing on my lips. It's so comfortable and so pillowy. This is only $5.49, and they have a great range of shades. So if you can get your hands on these, get them, or get every color, or get whatever. You can get as many colors as you want. I'm not, whatever. This is an Ulta exclusive, I believe. So you have to get it from Ulta.com, but for $5.49, and with their sales or their coupons, you could get quite a few of these for a good price. So I really recommend these, and if you are new to makeup and you want to try the liquid lipstick trend, this is the one to go for. I have one more item to show you, and I'm not going to do a ton of swatches specifically because it's going to take forever and I'm already making this video super long, but it is the Disney's Beauty and the Beast eyeshadow palette from Lorac Cosmetics. They came out with a whole Beauty and the Beast collection. I actually watched Tati, or Glam Life Guru, here on YouTube. She did a whole review for the entire collection. So I'll check that out if you have any questions. I can also do a review as well if you would like me to. But what I love, as you guys know, Disney fan, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite. I'm just gonna sum it up like that. So I love that they came out with this collection when the DVD was coming out, so they did it a little bit differently than normal. I like that they put it in a book form. It's very clever. And then the beautiful rose on the front that says Tale as Old as Time. So when you open it, it says, "Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind." And you get a beautiful mirror that kind of looks like the handheld mirror that Belle has and the Beast has to see what they desire most. It comes with a little clear plasticky thing, a little bookmark, which is very cute, and a brush, double-ended brush with a beautiful blending brush and shadow brush. The shadow brush is crap, but the blending brush isn't that bad. It's very fluffy. So if that's something that interests you, you to try that out. So what I love about this particular palette is the way they have it laid out, because it does go by kind of a shade range. So this bottom one is going to be your rosy tones, and oh my god, can I just tell you how much I love this super cute quad of colors. I've done several looks with these. It's beautiful. Then you kind of go to your warmy neutral browns, and that is this whole row where you got this kind of terracotta brown, a beautiful golden brown, which kind of reminds me of Tempting from MAC, a nice neutral shade for the lid. It's just great right here as well. Moving up, we get to our Beast colors. So we got our brown, neutral brown that's perfect, similar to soft brown. You got this beautiful blacky, purpley, golden, or not golden, bluish color. It's black with glitter. A beautiful gold, which looks super beautiful in the pan as a gold, but when you swatch it, it actually has a beautiful pink reflect. It makes all the difference. It's my favorite shade in the palette, and that one's called Enchanting. And then this beautiful rich blue called Beast Mode, and this whole row, as you can tell, definitely represents the beast. It's the beast in all its glory. So then the top one is the one that's kind of the cooler tone row. So you've got some beautiful lid shades here that I really like, and then you have this kind of slate bluish gray and a matte gray purpley brown color. Overall, the palette gives you a really nice range of shades. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the products I purchased, I will have everything linked down below, and I will also have the prices that I paid. I will also do any further reviews that you want to see. I'm sure you're going to see a beautiful feature with this. I will probably do a whole makeup look with that. And I also want to throw a couple of videos out with me using some of these highlighters, or maybe doing like a battle of the highlighters and telling you which ones are the best, even with high end versus low end or anything like that. Just let me know down below. I do have quite a few videos coming to you guys very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye guys.